Hello and welcome to the Arborlands devlog. This is week 3 of April 2021, and this week is all about animation. So I'm going to share 5 separate animations that I did, and I'm going to talk a little bit about each one of them. So the first one I did was adding a shadow. I already had this existing running animation of the Arborean. These creatures are the main protagonists of the game. You're going to be finding a home for them to live in, and you're going to have to grow forest for them. You're going to have to deal with the other creatures around them. You're going to have to deal with the balance of nature and the things that you do and how it affects nature. And they're kind of cute, little precocious things. I really like this animation. I did it actually several years ago, and I just added the shadow. So it looks really nice. I like how it shows the height of the jump, and it's something that I felt I really needed to add because when I was doing the animation in Unity, I suddenly realized, hey, there's no shadow, and it's actually really conspicuous. You can really tell a shadow wasn't there over the terrain that it was running on. So I added this. Now, this is just an experiment. I didn't do every direction of the animation, and the reason is there's actually 5 different animations that have to be done. There are 8 different directions that the Arboreans can run in, but 3 of them are actually mirrors. So, northwest and northeast are mirrors of each other. West and east, southwest and southeast, they're mirrors of each other. So all I have to do is flip them. But these ones I actually have to animate. You can't flip the north and the south, even though, like, intuitively, like, that should work, right? No, well, no, because actually you're looking behind the creature in the one and the front of the creature in the other. So, I haven't done that, so this is mostly just a proof of concept, just to show that it's working. The second animation I did was just a sit down. So I have the run animation, and then there's just kind of a sit down, and then kind of walk back up. So this is just for when it's sitting down, just so it's not like suddenly it's just snapping into a sit. And you'll also notice that there's a big change in definition from what the creature looks like from here, which is kind of like blobby, actually kind of cute, and it snaps into something a bit more defined. There's a good, like, spine on the back. There's a defined neck. There's different feet now. So I wanted to do that because I have a better idea of what I want these creatures to look like. Yes, they have 4 eyes. They are not normal creatures. The world they inhabit is not Earth. It is a fictional planet. And yes, they have 4 eyes. They look mammalian, but they're actually not quite what you would expect. There's other features about them that are quite different from what we expect from mammals of this planet. So I'll get more into that in other videos as well. The next animation is a tail wag, and this one is fairly simple, but took a really long time to make because the tail is moving and there's quite a few frames there. And this one's just for when the Arborean's kind of sitting down and idle and not doing anything, not getting any commands from the players, and waiting. Just waiting. Then there's a slight shift. I wanted this one to be just something to show that the animal is moving around, still alive. You don't want it to blend into the background, so this one is just kind of a little nudge. And it's not going to keep moving like this. It's going to be something that I'll throw in every now and then, and I'll program the animation to every now and then make it move like that. But it's not going to be going up and down like this. And then finally, we have this one, which was really fun. I came up with this one for just an Arborean kind of grooving to a beat, and it's something that I really wanted to add to these creatures, kind of give them a whimsical touch, and that every now and then you could run into a character that's kind of just enjoying some groove or some music, and this gives them a bit more of a relatable touch, I feel. They are not super intelligent creatures, but they are pretty smart, and I wanted them to have an appreciation of music. So that's the 5th animation. Thanks for watching the video, and I'll make another video for next week.